How ChatGPT works, a complete A to Z professional breakdown. ChatGPT is often described as AI that understands everything. In reality, its operation is far more fascinating and far more technical. This article provides a clear, professional, step-by-step explanation of how ChatGPT works internally, from the exact moment a user types a request to the instant a response is returned. Step A, user input. The process begins when a user types a prompt, question, or command. This can be a simple question, a request to generate content, or a complex technical instruction such as building code or writing an HTML blog. Once submitted, the input is securely transmitted to OpenAI servers for processing. Step B, tokenization. ChatGPT does not read text as humans do. Instead, the input is broken down into tokens, which may be full words, partial words, numbers, or symbols. Tokenization allows the model to convert human language into a mathematical format it can process. Step C, intent recognition. The model analyzes the structure and content of the input to determine the user's intent. Is this a question or a creative request? Does it require factual knowledge, reasoning, or content generation? What language, tone, and format are expected? For example, a request to build a blog in HTML signals structured content generation with specific formatting. Step D, context assembly. Before generating a response, ChatGPT constructs a contextual framework that includes the current user prompt, relevant conversation history, system rules, safety policies, and formatting constraints, its trained knowledge base. This combined context defines how the response should be produced. Step E, neural network processing. ChatGPT is built on a transformer-based neural network. Unlike traditional software, it does not search databases or retrieve predefined answers. Instead, it processes relationships between tokens using attention mechanisms that evaluate how each word relates to all others in the context. Step F, token-by-token prediction. The core operation of ChatGPT is probabilistic prediction. The model generates responses one token at a time by calculating which next token is statistically most likely to follow. This process repeats thousands of times per second until a complete response is formed. Step G, safety and policy filtering. As text is generated, it is continuously evaluated by internal safety systems to ensure no prohibited or harmful content is produced, no private or copyrighted data is revealed, no malicious instructions are provided. If a risk is detected, the output is modified or blocked. Step H, formatting and output structuring. Based on the request, ChatGPT formats the response appropriately. HTML for web content, code blocks for programming, headings and paragraphs for blogs, concise answers, or detailed explanations. The model adapts both structure and tone to match the user's intent. Step I, response delivery. Once generation is complete, the final response is transmitted back to the user interface and displayed almost instantly, typically in under 1 second. Step J, no human memory or awareness. Despite its conversational style, ChatGPT has no consciousness, emotions, or long-term memory. It does not understand content in a human sense. It operates entirely on statistical language modeling. How ChatGPT learned what it knows. ChatGPT was trained on a vast mixture of licensed data, human-created examples, and publicly available text. Through reinforcement learning and feedback, the model learned to produce accurate, useful, and natural-sounding responses. Final summary. ChatGPT is not a thinking entity. It is a highly advanced language prediction system. Its power comes from scale, architecture, and training, allowing it to generate responses that feel intelligent, contextual, and human-like. Understanding how ChatGPT works reveals not magic, but one of the most impressive engineering achievements of modern artificial intelligence. Visit smartchoicelinks.com to learn more.